Blessed morning to another morning, my people. We out again, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, my people. Blessed morning, another morning to give thanks for. Not a reasoning, not a live reasoning as usual. Talk about a little issue and just have a little discussion with viewers or with us people out in the world to get their opinion and just to get a little highlight or an insight of stuff that's going on because it's crazy out there and so much stuff happening both yard and abroad as they will say. But we're just here to just discuss a few stuff just to get people point of view and just to see what they think. Just to see what they think about this crazy world that we're living in. And I mostly talk about I try to use my platform to help motivate, highlight, educate a little bit. Just talk about stuff that can benefit people or just to have reason with people to get insight and stuff and how they feel about certain situation. You get me? Because a lot of crazy stuff are going on out there. A lot of people are get their life taken away. A lot of it's just crazy for people. So we get some person on the line, we can have a little discussion. Even one person we can have a discussion with this morning. Yeah. Even one person we can have a discussion with this morning. That is it, my people. Another great morning to give thanks for. Another great morning above ground. I say every day above ground is a blessing. So yesterday was a protest that was going on in Jamaica. So you got the Jfj came out and you got the Police Federation. They came out yesterday in protest of one side was supporting the police and one side was against the number of police shooting that's been occurred. You get me? Yes. So yesterday was that protest and a lot of people had mixed feeling. Like there was a lot of mixed feeling in that protest. One side was saying that they support Jamaica for justice. The next side was saying they support the police. So there wasn't no unity there. There wasn't person trying to resolve the issue to find out what they can do to actually make Jamaica even a better place. People not even care about that. You get me? Because I support both organizations. I support both organizations. Jamaica for Justice, I support them. And the police, I support them. But both of them messed up in their own ways. There's no unity of them working together to try to make the country a better place. You get what I mean? But we're going to talk about that whole situation. So, as I said before, yesterday was the protest in Jamaica. Jamaica for justice. And you have the JCF. They was in protest yesterday. Big up yourself, matey. Marshall. Big up yourself, Marshall. We just have a little discussion this morning about there was a protest in Jamaica yesterday about people losing their life and the police taking out people so much. So we have the human rights group that from Jamaica, the Jamaica for Justice, the JFJ, and we have the JCF. They came out yesterday in protest of stuff that was going on. Bless up, Michael. Bless up. I don't know if y'all know about what's going on in Jamaica right now about the police killings, and just crime overall. So the policemen, they are on a different role right now. They're going at 100% trying to curb and say reduce crime. That's the new plan by the government right now. For the police, them working on overtime, trying to eradicate criminals, and a lot of killing been going on by the police, them like a lot. Based on compared to previous report or previous stats, it's almost, I think it's almost 105 to 110 person got taken out by the police, by the security force already since the start of the year. So there was a protest yesterday in the street. So the Jfj, they came out and was like, they need to start the people need to start the all officers accountable. You get what I mean? The Jfj was protesting the high rate of person being killed by the police. And there was a bunch of clash between the Jfj and the JC, if you get what I mean. And I'm just here analyzing the whole situation, just looking from the outside, looking in based on a person that seeing how the system work. The system will work for its own. But the system will work when it beneficial to person in upper class or in higher society, as they say in Jamaica. That's when the system works. The system works for them. So we are seeing a high rate of police fatality since the start of the year, 105 and I think and counting. So the Jfj, them come out now and say, yo, too much people are get taken out by the police. Too much people. We need to put a stop to this. We need body worn camera. We need people to get held accountable. We need people to be held accountable for all of this police killing. Because the Jfj is saying that the police them right now is being the judge and the executioner. Which in some cases the police them are. And that's not right. Justice is justice all across the board. But on one hand, if you're saying the police they are killing too much people, people gonna say you're a criminal. And if you say the police them is doing a good job, people gonna say wait until it reach at your doorstep. Then they will see something. So it's supporting one. But what I think is that I want to know, person can support both organizations once they're doing the right thing, upholding the law, just doing stuff when it's when it's right, not to show face or not to protect or not to say, oh yeah, we are here for the people as human rights group, but you're only out and about when it's beneficial to you, when it's beneficial to your group. Because I've seen so many innocent people get their life taken away from them, both girls, children, boys, and I've never seen the human rights group, the Jfj, came out and protest about it. I'm just now realizing that we had that group in Jamaica. I always hear about human rights group in Jamaica, but I've never seen them came out in such a protest against people getting killed. I've never seen the Jfj came out like that. You get what I mean, my people? So many girls get taken away. So many so many older people get your life taken away. And I've never seen the Jfj came out and protest those kind of brutality. But I'm not condoning no group when they do wrong. So I'm just talking about the Jfj right now. Then I'm gonna talk about the police. Because I've seen it, I've been there, I've done that, I've experienced it. I've seen it with I've seen it with both eyes. the corruption and all of these crazy stuff that can happen when the system use their power. So I'm going to talk about the JFJ first, and that's the Jamaica for Justice. They are the one that protect the Jamaican people rights. But the thing about the JFJ is that over the past years, we have seen so many people, both young and old, get their life taken away, lose their life by criminal, by gunman, by those people just going about doing wrong. We have seen so many youths lose their life. We have seen so many drive-by, so many mass shootings, so many double, triple murder. But I've never seen this group came out in protest for people that lost family or friends by the hands of criminals. I've never seen this group came out and protest for those people. Never. My people, I'm telling you, I live in Jamaica all my life, and I only hear about human rights group. I've never seen them on the road protesting all these young girls that's been getting missing, all these child that got killed in drive-by or whatever, and I've never seen those groups came out and protest for these people. So I'm seeing the group coming out now and protesting about police fatality because they want to show face. Not because they care about you getting killed or executed by the police. They just want to show face that we are going up against the police to show people that we are here for them. This group ain't here for nobody but themselves, and to show face and to make face. Because we have seen crime in Jamaica, crazy, and I've never seen the human rights group coming out protesting, stopping, blocking roads and say, hey, we need a better Jamaica. We need all of this killing to stop. But so we see the police right now taking up the matter in their hand, judge and everything in one, executioner, bringing out laws and law and everything. So we see the JFJ coming out now, putting up a fight, saying the police, they need their body camera and all of that. Everybody, nobody above the law. That's how it should be. There shouldn't be nobody above the law. It doesn't matter who you is or who you are in society. The law should stand for everybody. That's the reason why the law is there. And no one person should be the judge and the executioner. That's why they got a court system. That's the reason why we have a court system. So people can be punished based on their crime. You get what I mean? But when it reached to a point that nobody was holding themselves accountable for stuff that was going on for it to build up to get to something like this, then we have the JFJ showing face and the police, they going out being the executioner, the judge and the executioner in one. Because nobody was holding themselves accountable. Nobody was taking responsible for where the country reached. How much people, like, my people, crime just don't happen overnight. So bad. A country crime rate doesn't get so bad in one day. It take years of stuff building up. Nobody holding nobody accountable. People coming out and doing the same thing. So when person trying to save face now and trying to look like they're doing a job, you see they're coming out and saying a bunch of stuff because I've seen old people, I've seen young child, I've seen baby, I've seen so many persons got their life taken away from them. And I've never seen the JFJ come out and support the people and protest. Call out a lot of people, be out there. Because they're for the people. They say they're for the people. That's a human rights group for the people. But I've never seen them on the road protesting like this. And it's not like people haven't been getting their life, haven't been getting killed. People been getting killed in Jamaica forever. For the past couple of years, it's been real bad. We've been having a lot of mass shooting out in Jamaica. 8-person one time, 4-person one time, 5-person one time. And I've never seen the JFJ came out in protest against all of these mass shootings. I've never seen the people. So if you talk against the JFJ, people are saying that whenever the police they come to your doorstep, hopefully you don't feel the same way. If you talk about the police taking out people, the next side gonna say you're a criminal. You're against the police them doing their job. But when the police they break the law, who gonna hold them accountable? When the police them is the judge and the executioner, who gonna hold them accountable also? So law is law. Like there shouldn't be nobody above the law. But right now, how it is right now in Jamaica, the government promised people to sleep with their window open. The government promised the people of Jamaica that they're gonna sleep with their window open. But the thing about it is that they're going about this crazy way. Because look at it, my people. Look at it, people overall. Just look at what's going on right now. This is since the start of the year. It's been 105 people. I'm stressing that point. 105 people have been killed by the security force at the start of the year, and it's counting. It's more. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. And crime rate is going down. They say the crime rate is going down. They're shooting for less than 1,000 people this year. For this year. So the crime rate is dropping. But the thing about it is that the crime rate is dropping, but I'm looking at it if they're shooting for like 1,000 persons. So will the amount of persons that the police they kill, will it add up to that 1,000 person? Or that 1,000 persons is just criminal taking out people? Or gunman taking out people? How that gonna be? I'm just wondering about that. Because how is it right now I'm seeing it? It's been a lot of confrontation with the police them recently, as they say. In all my life, I've never seen so many people want to challenge the security force that's well trained, that have a lot of members when they go on operation and stuff. I know a lot of people gonna say, oh yeah, I don't want to go to jail, so I'm gonna challenge the security force. When recently, so many people want to challenge the security force. What changed? What was the switch? Like people started to get more guns. People started to be braver, like gunmen started to be more brave, or people saying that they don't care about life anymore. I just can't put my hand on it. Because I think some of the dons them back in the days was way more brave and way more serious than enough of these people that's getting killed by the police right now. So I'm just wondering, oh, all of a sudden this shifts. Everybody want to just challenge the security force. Everybody want to confront the police officers them. What changed? What's the difference? What's something new that we're not hearing about with all of these new people that's getting killed right now? But what it is, my people, the government promised the people of Jamaica a safe Jamaica. And to our seat right now, it seems like it's by any means necessary. The government came out and said, judge or maker. It's either you're gonna meet the judge or meet the maker. So I don't know. It's just crazy, my people. It's just mind blowing to me that so many youths just want to go now and challenge the police. I don't think so, my people. But the police, they have get a job to do. They have been assigned to do a job. And it's like by any means necessary. And what it is right now, what they're doing right now, you got youths in certain area that the police them know about and say, oh, so them youth them youth are the troublemaker. They're not doing nothing right now, but at any time they can go off. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go pay them a visit. Because I've been on the street and see, and I'm wondering when since lately so many people wanna challenge the security force. I don't know. Something new happened. What changed? What new happened? Is this because these youth them nowadays are getting that cheap Glock where they can use now, so they feel like they're Rambo or something? What new? It's just too much. It's just too much killing on both sides going on. And I know people want a better Jamaican. As I said before, you can't support neither group as a free citizen. If you support the JFJ, people gonna say you're a criminal. If you support the police force, people gonna say wait until they come to your door. See, you're in the middle like, but we just need justice. Because the police, they're doing their job and they really come on a confrontation and they have to protect themselves. That's justice. That's acceptable. But if the police gonna come for you, knowing that you didn't put up a resistance, you didn't try to fight back, you was willing to go with them, and they murder you. Well, that's not right. You get what I mean? That's not right either. Who gonna hold them personally accountable for that? Nobody. You get what I mean? So we have to, these two groups need to come together to make the place better. JFJ and the JFJ and the JCF. Because they're bumping head right now because of faith. You get what I mean? Yeah, so once the police carry out them job lawfully, there's no problem. But when they're gonna be the executioner, the judge and the executioner in one, then who's gonna hold them accountable? I know the government is saying that, hey, make sure they're doing their job lawfully. My people, just think about this for a minute. Everybody want a safe and a better country. Everybody wants a law and abiding country. But nobody is above the law. But have you all ever seen one of these politicians get held and sent to prison for corruption? Have you ever seen one of these Jamaican politicians get held and sent to prison for supporting Dons? Just think about that for a minute. So, people want a better country, but what about corruption? Because everything has to start from the top. No Don can get so powerful. No Don in Jamaica can get so powerful without the help of politicians, without the help of people in high society, high places. So you ever seen a politician get charged and sentenced for supporting Dons? You ever see that in Jamaica yet? I've never seen it. What I've seen is that when these politicians use the Dons them to control areas for people for them to get vote, and the Dons they get too powerful, they send the police them and stuff to take them out. Countless of time I've seen that. So I know they're taking out all these people, but what about the corruption people then? What about the politicians then? When they're gonna get their judgment also? No dons in Jamaica, no don can rise to certain power without the help of politicians. And they have this thing called the anti-gang law. You ever see one of these politicians get charged for it yet, underneath it yet? But until corruption is eradicated, Jamaica gonna fall by the wayside at all times. You get what I mean? Until corruption is eradicated, I'm telling you, my people, you're gonna have a lot of people losing their life, a lot of innocent people, a lot of people that's not innocent. You're gonna have a lot of people losing their life because you can't want to clean a river at the bottom and you're not cleaning the river at the top. Jamaica got so much gangs. We got some big gangs. We used to anyway. Some of them, enough of these gang people, they run away and people gone to prison and dead. But we used to have some real big talk about gangs in Jamaica. A lot of dance that people knew about was in the spotlight, get real popular. A lot of dance. And you're telling me that they did the anti-gang and there was no politician ever been charged under that anti-gang to be a part to facilitate or whatever they call it. Which Dan can get so powerful without the help of some people in society, people. But as I said before, the police are on a rampage right now, my people. And the Jfj came out protesting about it. But why a lot of people is not taking the Jfj serious is because when a lot of people been losing their life innocently by gunman and criminal or whatever, we have never seen the Jfj came out and protest about it. I've been around for a while, and all of a sudden, everybody want to challenge the security force. Over 100 and counting people challenge the security force for the start of the year. When since every youth want to give away their life, when since so many people want to die. What change in the environment? What change in the food? What change in the water? So it's just crazy on both sides. Police them taking out people from left to right. Excuse me. The Jfj will come out when it's beneficial to them. Look how much baby, look how much little girl get their life taken away. There was just a 14-year-old little girl, or a 15-year-old little girl, lost her life walking to the shop. Gunman, they drive by, spray the place, take away that little girl. Where's the Jfj to come out and was protest and to protest about that little girl getting killed? Where was Jfj when that little to protest about this little girl that got her life taken away? Where was Jfj? But on the next hand, the police they coming for you. You are trouble. You used to do stuff. You're not saint. You're not innocent. Like you're not saint. But the police they come for you, no resistance, and they murder you. Where is that justice? So it's both sides messed up, my people. That's what I'm trying to say. Both sides right now messed up. And the people of Jamaica is feeling it, both sides. Because some people is like, let the police, they do their work. And some people is like, too much police killing. But we need justice on both sides. We need leverage. It can't be just when they feel like they do this. When it reaches to a point, we're gonna do this. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's like everybody's just living right now, just watching what's gonna happen next. Everybody just living and wondering what's gonna happen next. Because over the past couple of years, we have seen so much mass shooting in Jamaica. For a small island as Jamaica, there was like mass shooting like every other week. And we have never seen the JFJ came out and protest. We have never seen they came out and protest for the people. And they're there for the people. They're there to support the people and for to protect their rights, to help them in situations where they can't help themselves or to give a voice because they are the voice for the voiceless. We have never seen the JFJ them come and say nothing to my people. So people gonna take them serious right now. Even though so much youth is getting taken out by the police force and the JFJ say we're trying to help, nobody gonna take the JFJ serious. Nobody will take the JFJ serious right now, my people. Because they have never seen them came out when people needed it the most. When you have little girl getting taken out, when you have old lady getting raped and getting taken out, when you have a whole family of baby getting taken out. People have never seen the JFJ coming out wearing a color saying no to crime, no to violence. They have never seen the JFJ came out and do that, so people are not taking the JFJ serious. Even though they are trying to do something to help, people are not taking them serious because they haven't seen them come out on the road for people that's being taken out innocently. They're just coming out now because they want to show face because the police is doing something that they don't agree with. You get what I mean? The police are doing something that the JFJ don't agree with right now, so they're coming out. But what about all of these people that used to be executed by gunmen and criminals before? What about those people? All the JFJ didn't come out for those people in protest, in solidarity. You get me? So the JFJ is only right now is policing the police them right now. Because a lot of these police are doing the job of criminal, executing youth. So the JFJ is coming out and I say, no, police not supposed to execute youth, but the gunmen are supposed to execute the youth, them, not the police. So we're coming out now to protest the police killing off so much youth, executional style. But when the gunmen they do it, we're not going to protest because we are not here to protest the gunman killing. We are here to protest the police killing. Make it make sense. What is law then? Law should be law across the board. It shouldn't be equal across the board. It shouldn't be when the innocent people lose their life by the hands of criminals. We shouldn't have the JFJ coming out in protest of that. We should have the JFJ coming out in protest of that also. It shouldn't be when the police them killing youths, then that's the whole time we see the JFJ. What about when the youth them killing you, when the youth them killing off themselves? What about when youth taking out innocent people? Where the JFJ to come out and protest that? They don't do that. They don't do that. They're not for that. They're only here to monitor the police only. They're not here for the people. I don't understand it. Cause it's crazy. You get what I mean? So look at them, my people. The police them is doing some job right now, some nasty job. Not all of them. Not all of them. A lot of these police right now is murdering the youth them. Same way like how the gunman them will do it. And we see the JFJ crying right now. But what about when the youth them and murder the youth them? Or the JFJ now come out and cry about that? Or them not come out and protest and say nothing about that? Why they wait until it's just when the police they're doing the job, doing some work that some of these gunmen are doing, then they're coming out and I say, yo, there's too much takeout by the police, you know. We need to stop to this. So people who want a better Jamaica, want law and order. But you think the police them stop take out all of these youth now and then. The youth them start take out back them one another, left, right and center. You think we're gonna see the JFJ? That I don't know. If the police they stop all of this eye killing, stop all of this executional killing, and calm back down. And then the youth them start back with them craziness, taking out people left, right, and center. You're gonna see the JFJ. What do y'all think? Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. I'm just thinking about it. Yesterday was that big protest with the JFJ and the Jfj, Jamaica for Justice, and the JCF, Jamaica Constabulary Force. Yesterday was a big protest. The Prime Minister came out in support of the police. A lot of people were supporting the JFJ. I can't blame them. But people have to hold these people accountable, both the JCF and both the JFJ. You can't just want to hold one side accountable. Both sides got to be held accountable. You get what I mean? Because we have seen so much mass shooting in Jamaica. So many innocent children, whatever, lose their life by the hands of criminals and stuff. We have never seen the JFJ came out and protest those things. Then we are seeing the police them executing some youths, executing some people. And we are now just seeing the JFJ come out and say something. So what about when innocent people was getting executed by gunmen? Why wasn't the JFJ coming out in protest of the people, in support of the people, in support of stop violence? Why it have to take the police them to doing, why it have to take for the police them to be doing some terrible killing for the JFJ to come out now and saying something? What are they doing? Protecting their face? What the purpose? What the purpose? Because if the police they stop doing all of these killings, and then the criminal they start to kill back people, who gonna come out and protest for the people them again? The JFJ? Who gonna come back up my people? I'm just wondering. It's just mind blowing to me. You get what I mean? Yeah, and we continue upon this topic because it's crazy. JFJ, JCF are at war right now for the people, they say. Only when it's convenient to them. You get me? But believe Stevie, my people, we here another morning giving thanks for life, giving thanks to the Almighty for waking me up, giving thanks for everything, being thankful, going with a purpose, because I always have a purpose, my people. Without purpose, you're lost, but everybody stay safe, have a good day. I'll chat back to y'all later, all right? So under my nose, I'm out. Give thanks to my people. Love and love alone. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think.